Your mantra if you were meditating? Need more moisture. Need more moisture.
Yeah, you're shoveling. Okay, we need this. Yes, it's not. This isn't good. This makes a dent in what we need. It's not everything we need, but every little bit helps. We need rainy spring. All right. Okay. Let's talk
stats for us, right? On snow.
Yeah, I want to update you a little bit on that. So we got a couple centimeters at the airport today. So now for Calgary specifically, we're at about 24 centimeters so far, and we're not done yet. Here's your Capital Chev sky cam. You can see the snow is falling. We got a break in some parts of the city, but in other parts there's been this light snow fairly consistently for today. You can also see that, again, it's another cold one, right? We've had cold air yesterday, even a little colder today, and tomorrow will be pretty similar to today. With the wind chill right now, it feels more like minus 15 in Calgary. So yes, very wintry weather, terrible driving conditions, especially because we've had a lot of melting and slush, and then that freezes overnight, and then that's what's under the fresh snow. So very slick under the snow, and the snow is slick itself. Minus 10 is what it feels like in Claresholm, and minus 11 in Lethbridge and Brooks right now. So it's certainly cold. When we look at amounts so far, these are the amounts as of midnight, so 12 a.m. today, and again 23 in Calgary, but we've just added a couple centimeters today at the airport, so 25 centimeters of snow so far. Sundre about 18, Brooks 15, and Medicine Hat as well, Lethbridge 14, and again throughout the day today in many communities we've added a couple centimeters since that midnight hour. We've certainly had this upsloping continue through a lot of today in many parts of Calgary, and that's because we have a huge high pressure system that's way up in northern Saskatchewan, and the way that spins, it's pumping air up the mountains. The way this low is spinning, it's pumping air up the mountains as well, so that's creating this forced air up. It's unstable, so we're getting this enhanced snowfall because of that. This is the next system on the way, so wave 2, that's going to deliver more snow because it has some Pacific moisture and we have the cooler temperatures. And I'm not sure what that map is, but we're going to head forward here. All right, let's talk about the future cast, and we'll talk about timing, because we have this upsloping coming to an end tonight, but then we have that second wave that will push in some snowfall. Calgary will be right on the edge of this second wave. Further to the south, you can see a little more intense because the system will be moving in from the states, pushing in the snow. So areas closer to the U.S. border will likely see higher snowfall amounts from this second wave than other communities. So let me just fast forward and show you what you can expect. We have snowfall warnings in place for Pincher Creek, Cardston, Fort Macleod. Claresholm's not under it, but Claresholm could still see quite a swath of snow as well. So as I advance this, you can see 20 centimeters possible, and through the Pincher Creek area, Claresholm. So again, the closer you are to the U.S. border, the higher amounts you could see with this next wave. Calgary looking at about 15 more centimeters. And again, this is from now all the way until Sunday. For Calgary, Capital Chev 5-day forecast, minus 7 tomorrow, again snow, then minus 6 on Sunday. Snow starting to come to an end in Calgary in the early afternoon hours, and minus 5 by Monday. We should get above the freezing mark by Wednesday or Thursday of next week. Ian?
Also, we're now into wave 2 of this storm system. More snow.
More snow. So let's wrap up wave number 1 and just talk about snowfall totals that we've already had. And as of 3 p.m. today, Calgary Airport, 25 centimeters of snow. Sundre, 18. Brooks and Medicine Hat similar to about midnight, 15 centimeters, Lethbridge at 14. So a significant amount of snow so far. That, again, wave number 1, the second system about to make its way in. We also have these cooler temperatures, and these will be around for a while for the next couple days. It feels more like minus 15 with the wind chill in Calgary, minus 11 in Red Deer and Brooks, minus 12 for Pincher Creek and Lethbridge. We're going to hold on to this cold air again through tomorrow. We still have some upsloping, and that's why we still have had on and off snowfall, lighter, but on and off snowfall throughout the day in Calgary and some parts of the city. We basically have high pressure that's in northern Saskatchewan, and we have this is our next low that will impact our weather and bring us more snow. And really high pressure with the spin clockwise, low pressure with the spin counterclockwise is forcing air up the mountains, and that instability is enhancing the snowfall. That's the upsloping that we're getting right now, and then this system about to make its way in. So giving you the timing on this next one, you can see it start to creep its way in along Highway 2 up to Calgary in the overnight hours. And then it will intensify, especially for areas south of Calgary. Basically, the closer you are to the U.S. border, you have a better chance of seeing higher totals with this next wave. So I'm going to show you totals in just a second, but this is why, with regards to upsloping, but also with being closer to the U.S. border, this is why these areas are under a snowfall warning with this next system. Fort McLeod, Claresholm not under it, but could still see a pretty significant amount, just like Fort McLeod and Cardston, Pincher Creek, Crowsnest Pass. Let me show you the snowfall forecast. This is from now up until Sunday, throughout Sunday, and you can see closer to the U.S. border, you can see higher amounts expected, 20 centimeters close to in Lethbridge, 21 for Claresholm and Pincher Creek. Milk River looking at 21 centimeters, and for us here in Calgary, we will be on the edge of development, but we could see anywhere from 10 to 15 centimeters with this system, potentially even a little more than that. So that's why our Capital Chev 5-day forecast looks like this for Calgary. Again, still cold tomorrow, -7 with the wind chill feeling well into the minus teens throughout much of the day. Tomorrow, 5 to 10 centimeters possible, and then it starts to taper off on Sunday, but still another couple centimeters possible on Sunday with this as well. And high of -6. We will slowly start to warm, and it looks like we should get above freezing. If we don't on Wednesday, we will on Thursday, but there is warmer air to come. We're just going to have to wait a little longer, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle.